Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with Coach Alban. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Tigers' offense will come out first, and they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time that...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards of pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run.
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Now, the coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Fakes to grab. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Caught! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They just keep firing. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on fourth down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking to throw on first down. got his man.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Got a little grass. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. The 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it on the option. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Got enough space. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snap in the shotgun. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. And he's in. Touchdown, 49ers. The extra point here would tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He might want another play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. They get to him as he throws. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Rushes on him. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Brown. Finding some room. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The run inside. It's Buchanan. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Right on the money. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The 49ers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Pulls it in. It's Alexander.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Trying play action. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the ground with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking left. It's caught. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the boot, looking for his man. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Running inside. It's Buchanan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The 49ers will send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wants to throw. It's Nolan. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got him. At the 35, he's loose. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off for Brown.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the day. He's been a workhorse. Continue to feed him, continue to create balance in this offense. But what a nice day by this young man running the football.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
And the defense dragged him down. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Delay to the back. It's Buchanan. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. It's 3rd and 5. On the ground, it's Buchanan. There's a crease. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. 2nd down coming up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buchanan. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 6 yards to go. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. A give to Brown. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
These guys aren't human. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Memphis. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. And he'll bring it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 7 team, the Michigan Wolverines.
He'll return it. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
49ers head coach told me coming out of the locker room, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The run inside. It's Buchanan. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the middle. He's got it. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The 49ers send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the returner is stopped. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love it.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Niners. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Buying some time as he moves left. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Back to pass, it's Nolan. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. How good has this offense been on fourth down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. This offense has it with really good field position. Ready, go. Running inside. It's Buchanan. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. First down for this offense. Right back to the well. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It's going to be interesting to see how the defense is going to try to defend these jet sweeps moving forward. They have got to have bodies in the perimeter of the field with their eyes looking at these receivers in motion because they can hand it off to them at any time.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on the wing. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Here's a little room there. To the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Fires on the move. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Fires left. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the 49ers with the 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
Looking down the middle. The sure hands, it's Gibson. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The 49ers are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Just feeds the running back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Motion from the wideout. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the 49ers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the... Touchdown, Memphis. The defense putting points on the board. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The 49ers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Wide open downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Hampton. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the 49ers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. They'll try to power their way ahead. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The 49ers will line it up on 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. With the clock running, this should be the final play. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every